What up?
Yeah.
You getting ready to go down? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? K1's Radio, we are live right now, man, with a direct line interview, man. We rocking out with the homie YLyric, man. What is going on, family? Welcome to the broadcast. What's up, though?
Man, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, my brother. What's going on? How you doing?
Man, I'm chilling, man. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and let you just introduce yourself to my people, man. Go ahead, bro. You got it.
Man, act like you know. If you don't know, get in touch with me. It's YLyric, Mr. YLyric himself. Checking in Trinity City's finest.
All right. YLyric.
Yeah,
I like how you play. I like you play it off that. You feel what I'm saying? So, man, listen, man. How long you been at it, dog? This is our first time rocking out with you over here on K1's Radio. Welcome everybody to the show. Shout out to everybody that's watching over there live on Instagram. Everybody's watching on YouTube, watching on Facebook, Twitch, or whatever you're watching. This is a direct line interview, and I guess again is YLyric, man. Welcome to the show again, fam. So, listen. How long you been at it, fam? Talk to us. Give us a little bit of background about your grind, dog.
I've been at it for a minute, man. I've been really rapping for a long time. Professionally, investing in the right resources, right platforms and shit like that. I say, 5-6 years. But it's always a learning curve to be had, especially as quick as the music industry changes. So just catching the stride and keeping that momentum going has been the focus as of late, brother.
I feel you, man. So listen, I know that as being an independent artist, man, you got a lot accomplished. I was looking at some of reading the biography. You know what I'm saying? We always trying to read everything, and you got an extensive amount of music that's out, man. You feel me? The first thing I want to ask you is like, what's your inspiration? What pulls you in? What made you even want to be an artist in the first place? Because a lot of people start rapping because they feel like it's gonna it make them popular, or you know what I'm saying. But what pulled you into actually wanting to go take the time out, spend your money, campaign? Because this costs a lot of money when you an indie. You know what I mean?
A lot of money.
You got to kick out, and you ain't got no label behind you kicking that bread out. It's on you. You know what I'm saying? So, what made you want to go full fledged with how you been going, bro?
I mean, full fledged. Honestly, I do believe there's a spiritual property that you can find in music. As far as frequency, energy, and just vibration in general, man. And when I realized the uplift that I could bring to people today, their spirit, their life with my music, that's what really hooked me and brought me in. It does take a lot of discipline. Once you get past the, excitement of it all, it takes a lot of discipline to start putting towards your finances, towards your dream. That's a whole different ballgame. Like you said, this isn't expensive. This is an expensive hobby.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And it's a hobby until it starts bringing profit.
Absolutely.
Then we call it a career, we call it a profession.
Yeah, it's funny that you said that, because you like, okay, it's a lot of people be like, I'm serious. This ain't no hobby for me, and they ain't made a dime off music. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I think it's a stigma on saying that. Like, a lot of people get some people will actually get offended. Some artists will get offended if you say that to them, because they're like, yo, this ain't no hobby to me, fam. You know what I'm saying? Even though they haven't really made any money or whatever, but like passionately, they come and they be like, yo, nah, don't say that to me. But I think what you're saying is absolutely true, honestly, at the end of the day. You feel me? But a lot of people feel like the opposite of that as an independent artist. They're like, nah, I just ain't got on yet. But it ain't a hobby, though. But I like the fact that you actually acknowledging the fact that, it ain't until it is.
Absolutely. Because a lot of times, as independent artists, there's so many of us, and there's so many different people that we're taking advice from, a lot of different people in your ear. Sometimes you got to keep yourself on the ground level. I hate using the word humble, but you really want to maintain an even keel, man, and keep the shit realistic.
Right.
For yourself. If you start putting yourself higher than what you are, you might miss a couple steps that you had to take to get to where you want to be. You know what I mean? As long as I tell myself this is a hobby and I know what I'm working towards, then I keep working towards it until I hit that mark. If a lot of people get big-headed when they start getting, a few accolades and, a couple of tours under their belt, and that's just the beginning. Until these stores start to turn the revenue, the merch goes, the ticket sales are up. I get it. We're pushing for a certain agenda, but until then, this is a hobby. This is an investment.
All right.
Investing into yourself. Until I start to return, man, look, stay grounded. Not humble. Stay grounded. If you the shit, pop your shit. But stay grounded and know where you want to go and keep your focus.
Yeah, and the big difference between, it is a big difference in humble and grounded. You know what I'm saying? Like that's also a good point to make. Like when you talking and you having a conversation with somebody, because people be like, you know what I'm saying? Well, humble don't get you fed. Like, you know what I'm saying? People be like, nah, you can't be a humble as an artist, because you got to be Like I'm the illest nigga in the room. You know what I'm saying? Period. When I step through the door, that confidence you got to have to be able to get on stage and do your thing. You got to feel like you got it, whether you don't or not. You got to feel that way. And that's
Absolutely.
That's an opinion at the end of the day. But you know what I mean? Like I think the separation between being grounded and being humble, I like that point right there. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Right.
I
Shout out.
talk to people all the time and I tell them, show me one great person that was humble.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
So I see someone now, Solo from the Heights says, is the music review. This show right here that we're doing right now on Instagram is not a music review, not today. This is actually a direct line interview, and this is where we highlight and have a conversation with independent artists. Right now we chopping it up with YLyric. You see his name on the screen over there. All right, you know what I'm saying? So one of the main goals and one of the things that we like to accomplish over here when we doing this is for people that's watching the live streams, or maybe if you're watching the recording or whatever, connect with the artist. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure that you connect with the artist. You know what I mean?
Man.
At YLyric, just how it's spelled on the screen. So if you're watching this at YLyric, just how it's spelled on the screen, make sure you connect with these artists, because at the end of the day, we are a broadcast and we're gonna play the music, and you know, the thousands of people that listen to the K1's radio, as far as the radio station and the app, that's cool. But these conversations that we have right here, and we put them on our podcast, these direct line interviews, just so you know what's going on, these are real straight up conversations that we have with the artists. We want to dig a little bit into their background and a little bit beyond just what you're hearing in the song. You feel what I'm saying? So,
I love it.
Yeah. So I want to explain, somebody actually on a live stream what's going on here. They never seen it before. You know what I'm saying? So, we're long story short,
welcome in.
It's an interview. Yeah, it's an interview. That's the short version of what I said. It's an interview. All right. So listen, fam. Where do you draw your inspiration, dog? Like, you know what I'm saying? When you writing, is your music, is the music, are you talking about you? Are you just telling stories? Where you, when you sit down? But first of all, do you write? Do you write songs out? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, you know, I asked that.
There was a time where I didn't, and the music was good, but I wanted to start putting more detail and substance into my music. And honestly, when you're flowing just off the top, a lot of things get lost in translation.
Yeah.
You know, the mind is a vast space.
Right.
You'll be pulling things from all over, all type of experiences, and sometimes they don't always be relevant to the topic at hand.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
And I like to make meaningful, you know, music. So I actually want to sit down, plot it out, jot it out, put down some key notes that I want to make sure that I incorporate into it, and things like that. It's more of a science behind it than people believe. It's, you know, it's not just this random thing that you go in and you feel it. I get it. That's more of a mixtape vibe to me.
Right.
You know, these albums take time. They take curation. They take, you know, ears, listeners. They take a lot to go into an album or for a project, because it needs to have a direction. You know, the best albums of all time had a direction. They had a goal. They had a message that they wanted to convey to the public. And I try to focus more on that, more so than anything now, especially with the market being saturated, you know, like it is, with a bunch of, you know, free thinkers and free speeches and, you know, a lot of randomness. You know, we're going to keep it real with each other, you know.
A lot of whack shit. You could also say that too. A lot of whack shit is, and but hey, listen, we got ourselves here. We put ourselves here. We allowed mediocre music for so long that it became so normal, you know what I mean, as a genre, that we let what I personally feel, in my opinion, mediocre music go by for so long without saying, and then we got to a point where we was literally scared to say, I don't like it, because you were scared to be called a hater. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so all of that cultivated into people feeling like, I don't need to write, right? And if I can go in there and just spit off the top of my dome and it's gonna be that. Like, everybody's not a Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not able to do that, and it still come out dope and in depth with clarity and tell real stories. It's a gift that most people want to possess, but they don't, and they still try to go about it that way. So I'm glad that you write. And the only reason why I asked you, fam, is because lately, truth be told, in these interviews, when I'm at these places and talking to artists, a lot of them are putting the emphasis on, nah, I don't write. It's like a badge of honor to them. Like, it's like, nah, I don't write. I go in there and come off the top. Like, I'm like, all right, cool. Then I hit play on the music and I'm like, right.
It
sounds like, you know what I'm saying? It sounds like you didn't take the time to write that. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? I digress.
It sounds cool.
Yeah, but to the first part of the question, I was asking you, like, what are you penning? Are you penning your life? Are you penning the world around you? What's the inspiration?
A compilation of all of that, brother. Honestly, it just depends on which song I may be working on at the time. Some things are personal testimony. Some things might be a testimony from a conversation I might have had with a friend or with somebody in passing. Because people always just love to stop me, just tell me their life story, man. And you know, I'm open to it. You know, at some point in my life, I realized that it was just a gift. Like, people see me, they want to talk. So I started taking that and I started, how can I help them? How can I express the message that they may have been trying to get across or wasn't able to get across to the person that they may have loved or had a disagreement with and stuff like that. So, yeah, sometimes, yes, it's very personal. You're going to tell when it's personal.
All right, so listen, fam. We're going to get ready to get into the music. And I got a video. All right, you want to do the video first or you want to do the Madonna joint?
Oh, you know, it's your pick, brother. I'm up for both of them. They both are hit. Madonna is classic. It should be the #1 song in the country shortly.
All right, so let's start with that. The way you said that, you feel what I'm saying?
Let's do it, man.
let's go ahead and play Madonna first. So I want you to introduce this record, fam. You feel me? Now tell me about it. I know it was like and I got some I thought I had some. Oh, I didn't have that. I don't think I loaded that cover art up, but I had some cover art. You had some cover art that you sent me. But tell me about this record because this is a collaboration, correct?
Yes, it's a collaboration. The cover art is definitely, something that you want to key on because it's a lot of subliminal messaging hidden in the cover. Really to draw the people in. It is an African lady with a dashiki wrapped around her head, and the name of the song is Madonna.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You can only imagine where that's going. But, we really wanted to make a track for the ladies. We still kept the raw vibe of the rap, but we definitely kept it commercial as well. It's a lot of hidden messaging and imagery throughout the song, and I think that everybody will like it, man. It's real universal. It's catchy, too.
I want to hear it, man, because, sometimes when I'm doing the direct line, sometimes I do the interviews, I listen to the music. I listen to like a couple of it just to check the file to make sure it's good. But I listened to it, I was like, I'm gonna wait till the show. I was like, I'm gonna wait till the show come on so I can really just vibe out with the artist. You know what I'm saying? I have to check the files before we load them up and everything, before we play them live on the air. But I didn't want to play the whole thing. I was like, I want to hear this. I heard, I was like, oh, this slide a little bit.
Sir.
Let me listen to it live.
Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. I'm gonna cut you off. That's the artist featured on the track.
Okay.
And it was actually this track that sparked our imagination, and we said, hey, let's turn it into a project. And this song was the catalyst. It was everything. I was writing, I was starting a project, I wrote the song, and then me and him started linking, and I'm like, you know what? Come up on this. I'm like, you can thank me later. It's gonna be the #1 song in the country.
All right, so this is Madonna featuring him, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is K100 Radio. All right, listen, y'all, check this joint out, man. I want y'all guys to let me know what you think. If you're watching on the live stream, just type a little something. Let me know if you're watching on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube. I can see those comments. I can also see the comments on this screen over here on the Instagram screen over there. Shout out to the Mako girl, Secret of 7. Oh, she asked a question. We'll come back to that question over there, Secret of 7 on Instagram. I see a question was asked on that stream over there. I'll ask you that question that they're asking you after this joint. So this is YLyric, all right, featuring him. The name of the joint is called Madonna. What do you guys think about it? K100 Radio.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
Some of that shit run your ass. Be my Madonna, flame on my fire, my Cleopatra, my Maya Angelou, my appetite, I can't deny fire, for my Mariah. Baby, relax, I can see that you're comfortable. Put that pride to the side, make me humble. That funnel cake chalk that I feel like a trunchable. Be my snack on the side like a lunch. Keep that ass in the air, taking shots from the back. We recording it without no audio. I'm about to do what I hardly do. Say it's water, I'm about to go nautical. She got it in the air like it's on display. Shawty wanna watch like a TikTok, ayy. Put my arm in the pot to my wrist lock. What I fall, you might fall on the slip now. What's hard? I'm hard, nigga, sheet rock. Watch them flip flop, these niggas peacocks. Sweet shot, these niggas got sweet spots. Put the pedal to the floor, shawty, make it go boom. Be my Madonna, the flame to my fire, my Cleopatra, my Maya Angelou. She's a vampire, for my anaconda, the cannon on fire, for my Mariah. She caught my drip, so it's smooth sailing. It's through the roof, need a new ceiling. They fucking with me, I'm the truth, clearly. Diamond grill, she a tooth fairy. Now we taking trips to the motherland. I'ma stretch you out, I'm talking rubber band. I'm a different breed, I'm from another land. Boy, she threw the pussy to me underhand. You understand, there's no sign lane. Gotta use your head, it's a mind thing. Telekinesis, you a star now, and I'm the reason. Better fall back, it's my season. Yeah. Better fall back, it's my season. Yeah. Better fall back. Be my Madonna, the flame of my fire. My Cleopatra, my Maya Angelou, my appetite. Tonight, fire for my Mariah.
You are tuned to the K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
You know the drill.
K100, you bastard.
All right. K100 Radio, I'm your host, Blizzum. The direct line interview with YLyric, man. That joint was right there called Madonna with him. Right there, man. That joint was really rocking right there, man. What's going on, family? Welcome everybody back to this direct line interview, fam. Hold on, let me get my screen, my camera back up over there on the IG. All right, welcome everybody again. Like I said, this is a direct line interview with YLyric, man. Make sure you follow him on social media. It's just how it's spelled on the screen, at YLyric. You feel me? So how did you guys even meet up? How did you? Because I like that hook, man. He blessed that joint for you. Like, I like it, and then it's a bop, so it fit right now. You feel what I'm saying? It's a real bop. How did y'all connect?
Well, let me tell you, that was me on the boat.
That was you?
That was me.
So wait.
Yeah, brother.
Wait. So you did the hook and the rap?
Yeah, I did that.
Damn, I thought that was shit. I thought that was the featured artist, dog. No, I'm saying because you said you had a feature, so I automatically assumed that was the person. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
nah, he just dropped the hot 16, but
okay.
I wrote the song and performed the chorus and all that.
Oh,
kind of shit. But he was actually one of my coworkers, man.
Okay, cool. So
when we met during the pandemic, we was one of those essential workers that got to stay on the clock. So, had a lot of free time on our hands, needless to say.
Right.
It was easy to just sit there and try to funnel all that energy and, the thoughts that we were having during that time a lot into something positive and come up with something creative, man.
Absolutely, fam. So what are your other interests outside of music, bro? Like what are you into that, you know what I'm saying, that may eat up some time? I know as being an artist to have, like you just said, you especially if you have to work a job and be an artist, that's enough right there. But what do you do in your free time? You feel me, that you feel like, you know what I mean, that you blow off steam with?
Well, to blow off steam, first and foremost, I want to shout out to all the fathers out there that's doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Full time, taking care of their responsibilities. My daughter is my light. You know what I mean? She keeps me motivated to do all this shit. But outside of that, man, I really want to use my platform, build my platform, and use it for philanthropy, man. I want to give back to my community, communities like it. And as independent artists with the platform and opportunities that we have and all these resources, I don't see why, when we do get a little buzz, we don't come together and start taking care of our communities, man. Talk the drive, Thanksgiving. Let's go feed the homeless. It's nothing. It really costs us nothing. All the money we spend on this promotion and shit can be better served in our community as well, especially when we get up and get financially what we want to be as artists. I do feel like we get greedy. I do feel like people touch the bread and they, let's push, 10 mil. Let's get to 100 mil. I mean, that sounds good. That's some good gram talk. You know what I mean? That's what I like to call it. But realistically, 100K could go a long way. A half a mil could go a long way. A quarter mil could go a long way.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't want to marginalize that at all. You know what I mean? People think they have to be at a certain financial status before they can ever come back and give to the community. But these are the people that watch us grow. Sometimes just a message coming from somebody they can relate to and know is enough. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So that's really my main focus, honestly. Outside of the music shit, like, I really want to give back to the community, man, and just leave a better platform and foundation than I received, for my daughter and the children following her, growing up with her.
Right. I love that answer, fam. That's a good answer. Like, most of the time when I ask that question, especially from an independent artist, it's like, oh man, you know, the kind of not fully oh woe is me, but it's like, man, you know, I'm doing everything myself. So the last thing they're thinking about is giving away money or giving away stuff, because it's like they trying to scrape and scrounge to do their thing as an artist, as it is. You feel what I'm saying? So they like, man, I need every dollar for that promotion. Like you saying, you just said something that was kind of like a little mind blowing to me to hear an independent artist say, because it's like you saying all this money that we got to spend on promotions, man, we know we got it. And then most artists will be like, dog, I got to spend all my money on this promotion. You know what I'm saying? It's like an exact opposite mind frame for most independent artists. So it's really refreshing to hear you say it that way. You know what I mean? Because most artists are actually thinking like, I need all my coins to be able to promote, and they ain't got no extra money. You know what I'm saying? To give. Yeah. So that was a really great answer. You feel what I'm saying? Like for real, fam. Good answer. All right. Yeah. Now I want to get into the video for First Impression. All right. So yeah, talk to me about that one. And if you're watching on Instagram or if you're watching over on YouTube or whatever, you'll be able to see the visual for this one. We got a visual for this one, fam. So talk to me about the First Impression joint before I get ready to drop it.
Okay. So right here live, we're announcing it right now. I have a mixtape series that I'm starting right now. I want to get back to some of them old hip hop vibes. First Impression is the lead track off of the first voice for the mixtape series. It's gonna be called 3-Piece Chicken. Okay, 3 tracks, club bangers, direct to the point, nothing but a vibe, nothing but good energy. And yeah, I call it First Impression because as an independent artist, a lot of times, you know, that's all you get. You know, people make their bed, brother, and that could hurt us or that could, you know, elevate us. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to be direct to the point. And I gave him my all, man. I got on there and didn't hold back. And I've been getting a number of good reviews from it. Shout out DJ Solo in the ATL, man. You might know Solo. Solo, the DJ, actually breaking the record for me right now.
Okay.
That joint all over the A and all across the country, everywhere he booked. So big ups to him, man. We really appreciate him. You know, we really had to go outside of our hometown to really receive that love and that platform. So I definitely want to make sure I, you know, point him out and highlight everything that he's doing for us right now in this independent grind.
All right, man. So let's check this joint out, man. And if, like I said, if you're watching over on the live streams, you guys will be able to see the visuals. It's a performance visual, but it's dope. You know what I'm saying? The name of this joint is called First Impression. All right. This is K100 Radio. I want you guys to check this out, man. Again, we rocking out with YLyric, man. Yo, the homie's got some really dope music, man. You feel me? So we only heard 2 of these songs, but in a minute, we're going to tell y'all how y'all can get to the rest of them. You feel me? K100 Radio. Check this out.
You are tuned to the K100 Radio, hip hop and
You got 60 seconds to make an impression. If you drop the ball, then they gon' forget you. If I get involved, they know that it's pressure. No question, it God when you in his presence. I keep a rod, I feel like Chappelle. You know that's the law when you come from the ghetto. I look like a faucet, I felt at the bezel. You gotta make a request to be scheduled. Can't sit at my table, no plate on the fault. Can't trust my brother, he moving like Scar. I got them birds, I feel like Jafar. They think it's an elephant, look how he walk. He don't got no motion, he move like a sloth. They thought that the money would give him a spark. Niggas got money, but don't got the heart. We all look the same, but bitch, I'm the boss. You know they gon' listen whenever I talk. I put gold in my grill, so forever I fall. The good looking shit because I got the sauce on the hook. We got booked for that play in the ball. Why every nigga you fuck at the slide? Get off the gram, go get on your job. Shorty got ass, she built like a mom, but she getting no, she wasting her time. I feel like Shador, I'm in my prime. Sending these niggas, look at the rise. When it's a set, I'm the star in the sky. The eagle must go for a king to survive. When I come up, I won't never leave. Like fuck every nigga that's after me. I'm the man with the plan, yeah, the masterpiece. Not a window to open, a pot to beat. Now I'm the dope that they slow like a poppy seed. Aggression, I won't give it passively. I was up in the stands where your nose will bleed. Now I'm the one that they pull up to come and see. Got the shit that they want, so they run and see. Treated niggas like blood till they made me bleed. Fuck a stripe, lose your life trying to referee. I go harder than most, I got kids to feed. Yeah. She eat up whatever I'm serving. If I give her something, she earned it. So I'm slinging dick with a purpose. If I call it quits, then it's curtains. Curtains. I even pick up when I'm working. Might give her the world if she worth it. She know I call her off and she burn me. She know I call it quits, then it's curtains.
You are tuned to K100
right.
Radio, Hip Hop and
K100 Radio.
R&B.
K100, you bastard.
All right, man, before we get ready to wrap this thing up, man, shout out to the homie, man. Once again, we live right now. This is a YLyric, man. Before we get ready to go, of course, we got to make sure that you tell the people, how can they get with you, fam? How can they get with the music and everything, bro? How can they find you on social media, all that stuff if they want to support?
I made it real easy for y'all. Follow me. YLyric. Everywhere. Everything. You won't miss it.
Make sure you check them out.
Everything again. YLyric. You type that in, you won't miss it. Google, Safari, take your pick. Spotify, Apple, Facebook, YouTube. Get at me, man. I ain't making it hard for you to keep up.
Absolutely. And make sure
Tap in.
on all those same platforms, you'll be able to find the replay. If you missed any part of this interview, it'll be on YouTube, it'll be on Spotify and all that good stuff too. So, man, make sure you go over there and check it out and listen to the conversation, man. I was really impressed with some of the answers that you gave, dog, especially, when you talked about philanthropy being, you don't hear a lot of indie artists talking about philanthropy, man. So that was really impressive, man. And of course, I'm a father. I love my kids, even though my kids are all grown now. You know what I'm saying? I remember, being a father really meant a lot to me, you know what I'm saying? And it's a journey and it's a task, and a lot of us, may drop the ball, but at the end of the day, it's good to hear you say that. You put that, use like free time. I'll be with my Joe, I'll be with my jit, man. I'll be with my daughter, you know what I'm saying? I love that answer too, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the fathers, shout out to the artists, everybody that's grinding as an indie, but still finding time to give back. That shit is important, fam. You are not void from giving back just because you ain't blew up yet.
Yeah,
No.
and real quick, shout out Sarai, Wild Heart, man, big Wild Heart, man.
Yes.
That's the lady in charge, man. That's the catalyst behind it all. Listen, I've been following you for about 10 years, brother. So I've been doing this. I've been following K100 and you, man, and what you've been doing. So it's always a pleasure. This has been a blessing to even be on this platform with you.
Absolutely, bro. Oh, I'm glad I got the music. I think I'm rocking with Madonna into the rotation, so we're gonna just slide that on in. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I like First Impression, but for radio purposes, I think we're gonna give Madonna some spin and some love over here. You feel what I'm saying?
#1 single in the country.
Yeah, we're gonna show you some love. Definitely. I appreciate the support, bro. Like I said, shout out to Sarai, you feel me? For hooking you up and booking the interview and everything. Salute to all the publicists and grinders out here. Everybody it's never one person that's doing all the work. And nobody that you see take off did it by themselves. Everybody has a team, has people working with them, behind the scenes, man. So shout out to the people that work behind the scenes that you may not even know is involved in, doing media and all that kind of stuff. You feel me? So definitely salute to all of them people over there for real.
You had a question for me?
So one of the people over here on the live stream, they basically said, someone called Secret of Seven, she asked, what advice do you have for any aspiring artist? Why don't you answer that before we go?
Any inspiring artist? Well, one, I want to tell you, make sure this is what you really want to do. They have a lot of artists that actually get traction that didn't want to be an artist, didn't want to be famous at all, and they kind of fall back into the limelight. So yeah, definitely make sure this is what you want to do and that your heart is involved in it. And two, when you get into these rooms, these showcases, and you start to put your music out there on these platforms, make sure you get in these rooms and network, man. You don't know who is who, and shaking hands ain't enough. You have to double back and go work with these people, book these people. Not a lot is happening organically. This is the music business. You know what I mean? But, do your due diligence, do your research, and invest in yourself, man. Don't just shake hands. Otherwise, you just don't karaoke all over the country, baby. Shake hands, go back, follow up, work with these people, build these business relationships, because these relationships are going to open a lot more doors for you. And some of these doors money can't open.
I love that, man. You know how many times I go to networking events, bro. Shout out to my people over there making the magazine. We was at their event last night, and it was just like some people in there get it, and I seen like 2 or 3 artists kind of sit there and just didn't say nothing to nobody the whole night. Had a whole DJ crew in there, had me in there. You feel me? Just had like so many people.
They do every Monday, right?
Yeah. We was in there. We was in
making a bag too. I'm gonna be sliding through them real soon.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of people in networking, a lot of people in there that was, that could really just look out and show love. I ain't saying nobody in there that can make you famous or whatever, but somebody that definitely had viable platforms. And I just seen a couple of artists, a lot of them were doing their thing and walking around talking, but some of them were just so quiet and just kind of sitting there watching them like, nah, that ain't what this is, fam. Y'all got to talk. Y'all got to open your mouth. Or it's just karaoke, like you just said. I like that. I think I might steal it. I might steal it. I might steal it. So I'm gonna tell you now. So when you hear me saying it somewhere, it's be like, nigga, that nigga got it from me. I did. I got it from him. I got it from YLyric. I steal quotes. You know what I'm saying? All right. Yeah. All right, man. Listen, one more time before we go. At YLyric, anything you want to say before we wrap this joint up, bro?
Manifest your reality, man. Make sure you try to do your best to maintain positive thoughts, speak positively over your life and those around you, and everything else gonna play out like it's supposed to. Faith without works is dead, people. You can believe as long as you want, but if you ain't getting off your ass going after it, it ain't nothing but a thought.
That's it. K100 Radio.
You are tuned to the K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
Get back into the music over here on the broadcast. So if you're watching over here on the K100 Radio app, make sure you download the app, fam. Make sure you download the app. Please download the app. All right. Again, let me say it again. Download the app. It's free. It doesn't cost you a dime. And you can listen to K100 Radio 24/7. You'll hear music like stuff from YLyric and a lot of other people, man. So make sure you guys download the app. It's available on the App Store and on Google Play. What else? That's pretty much it, man. I'm going to go ahead and get back into the music, fam. Matter of fact, I'll run that Madonna one more time before we get ready to go so we can kind of get refreshed on that. And we'll end the show on that. This is K100 Radio. I'm your host, Blizzum. Make sure you download the app and go to the website, K100radio.com. If you want to do a direct line interview, K100radio.com. Go to the services page and hit direct line interview where you can book it right there from the website. We make it easy. Matter of fact, if you got the app, you can open up the app, hit interviews in the app. It'll take you straight there. So, like, I don't know what else to do. I don't know how else to make it easier. I don't at this point. So, K100radio.com. Download the app. We out.
K100 Radio.